We definitely thought we knew exactly what we were doing when we started van life, but we learned a lot of stuff along the ride.
Well, I'm Charlie.
And I'm Jen.
So make sure you hit the subscribe button, and this is what we learned. So the first thing we learned right off the bat is that gas is expensive. We have a 30-gallon tank and we did not realize how much it's going to cost to fill up every time.
We've driven relatively new cars that get very good mileage. So when we jumped into this old beast, it is not the same.
Normally 20 bucks gets you a long way. In this van, 20 bucks doesn't get you very far.
20 bucks maybe gets you down the street.
Anyway, so luckily when we started going west, the gas got a little bit cheaper, and then when we started going south, it got more expensive. I think the highest we paid was almost like $3 a gallon, and the lowest we paid was like $1.40.
We definitely stop and fill up anywhere gas is cheap. Even, it doesn't matter how full the tank is, we just top it off if gas is cheap, because I would just say it wasn't expected.
Yeah.
Like, we knew we'd spend a lot on gas because, like, we're driving all the time, but the amount of gas...
The size of our tank.
Yeah, the size of our tank, like, the price to fill up is significantly more than filling up any other car that we've had.
Yeah.
So it was definitely an eye-opener.
Yeah, and we drove a lot. We drove 14,000 miles in the last 3.5 months. So that's a lot of gas.
Which also leads us into the second thing that we've learned.
Which is...
slow down.
Yes.
We needed to slow down. We took off. I'm sure like everybody does this too. We were so excited. Let's go. Let's see everything. Let's get there. We have so much freedom. We can do whatever we want. But we just went too fast. We feel like we jumped to our first destination, which we wanted to get to really badly. And then we kind of like skipped right over to the next great place instead of like staying somewhere for a while.
Yeah, we drove to Montana in like 3 days, which was awful.
Yeah.
We got there and we spent a while in Montana, and then we just picked up and left.
Yeah, and we just went to the next thing, and then to the next thing, and then the next thing. So not only were we just like guzzling gas, but like we weren't really like enjoying, like our pace was just way too quick. We weren't enjoying like hanging out or
we didn't stop to smell the roses.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess.
So we rushed through a lot of things, but then maybe like 3 or 4 destinations in, we just like kind of relaxed and slowed down, and we realized we had a much better time traveling, and we did a lot more fun activities. Because
we would like stop to talk to people, and we would see like, oh, you went there, oh, we should go there. Like, let's just go there tomorrow, and then we'll push this back a day, and like not over planning, because I'm definitely the over planner. I was the over planner.
Since she stopped planning like a week in advance and like more like, all right, tomorrow we're gonna do this, everything changed. It was so much better.
Such a better pace, and saves us money.
Next thing that we learned, that it's very important to pack for every season, because the weather can change overnight.
So quick.
Yeah.
Like
and we got to Utah and it was like 60 degrees, and the next day there was like 2 or 3 inches of snow on the ground out of nowhere.
Yep. So I was in a tank top the day before, sweating, and the next day we woke up and we're like, oh, we need to buy a heater.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't bring a heater. We're like, oh, we'll be fine. The day it snowed in Utah, the next day we bought a heater.
Yeah, so it was mainly, I guess more so for me, was because we left in summer and we're like, okay, well, we're heading towards cooler weather, so like I don't need to pack really like shorts or anything. And yeah, weather is just very extreme.
It's very fickle. Luckily for me, I wear the same clothes year round. I just put an extra jacket on, but she accessorizes and it's all fancy.
Yeah, so you just really know it's coming your way with weather, and also like you may want to decide like, oh, we're pretty close to California. Let's just drive to
Yeah,
California.
exactly.
And then it's like, oh, I don't have a pair of shorts. Or like, I don't know.
Just be ready for no matter. Be ready for anything.
Be ready
that
for
can
the
happen.
Extreme temperatures because
hot or cold.
We've had to pull out our gloves, our hats, our winter jackets, our shorts, our tank tops.
Shorts, tank tops, everything.
So have everything you think you might not even need, even if it's just one article of clothing.
Just make room for it.
Yeah.
And that ties into our next segment, which
is
is
kind of the opposite though, but also important.
We wear the same thing every single day.
Every day.
This sweatshirt that you can buy right now for $40. But yeah, we
literally wear the same thing every day.
Same thing every day.
It's like it's a joke. Like we learned this our previous traveling experience is that like don't pack your vacation clothes.
Normal
pack
attire.
what you wear. Pack what you wear, and then you're gonna wear even less of what you think you're gonna wear because there's days that we're just like literally in the van like for a couple of days and it's like we're not like going out, we're not like going on a hike. I'm not gonna like put on like clothes to go hiking with, or like we're not going into a city or a town, so it's like I'm in this sweatshirt and the same pair of jeans or sweats
for a week
like
Easy.
And it's just you don't do laundry that much, so like dirty clothes, it's just like you don't wash them until they're just unwearable.
You have like a nighttime and morning attire, and then your middle of the day attire, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So while you want to pack for every season, you also have to remember you're really not wearing all that much. So
bring
you don't
extra
need
jackets,
to pack
not
a lot.
extra shirts.
Like,
pretty much.
You just don't need to pack a lot. It's the same like joke. Like when you go on vacation, you pack your whole closet and like 20 pairs of shoes, but then you wear one
the whole time.
So it's the same thing here.
Add a couple layers to your wardrobe, and that's about it.
If you watch our videos, you know that I love to cook.
And I love to eat.
So, there's going to be times, just like any other times, where you do not feel like cooking. So we have learned to keep emergency van meals, if you will, that are just really quick and ready to go. We found that vegan mac,
mac and cheese.
He can make.
I can cook it.
He can do it. Like a lo mein ramen.
Vegetable soup.
Yeah, just really quick things. If you're interested in what all of our emergency meals are, let us know if you want to see a video for that. But whatever yours are, they are good to keep because there's times when we're either driving through a meal.
Yeah, driving through meals, not eating lunch, or going on a hike and we get back later than expected, and we don't like to eat out a lot unless it's something special, so it's better than going and just getting fast food, just having a quick meal to just slap together in the van.
Yeah.
Next thing is water. And I'm not talking about bottled water, I'm talking about filling up our water jugs for our faucet and our Brita filter, which this one thought it was going to be impossible to find.
I was so scared.
So the first 3 weeks we're trying to get water. I'm like, damn, I was like, we're not gonna be able to find water anywhere. It's gonna be so hard. We're gonna have to pay for water. Next thing you know, water's everywhere. Literally, almost every Love's truck stop, there's water.
Every gas station.
Every gas station has water. You just ask them, oh, can I use it? Some even have free fill stations. We went to a camping resort and asked them, and they just let us fill our jugs. Water's everywhere. Yeah. Don't stress water.
Yeah, people are a lot more lenient if your jugs can come in and out, because I'd be like, oh, there's a sink in the back, or oh yeah, there's a hose right there.
And the coolest places we found water was natural spring water, literally coming out of a mountain. Coolest stuff ever. Yeah. If you didn't see that video, we'll link it up here. One of these corners, and it shows us filling up water in Montana. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, which you've all seen, is my toilet. We bought this toilet not thinking we were going to use it because we've done road trips before and we just stop at rest stops, this and that, and we didn't think that we would need a toilet in the van. Little did we know how much we would actually use it.
It's great.
It is. It's awesome
great.
To have. Just if we camped out in a few places for a couple of days that didn't have any running water, any toilets or anything like that. It's a little gross, but you know.
Yeah, it comes in handy, and it takes up no space.
Fits in our trunk hardly ever know it's there.
In a van this small, while we would love to have a fancy toilet, I don't know if we would ever give up the space when we love
we love our little toilet. And as weird as it sounds, pooping outside is awesome. When no one's around and you can just sit next to the van in a field with a beautiful view of outdoors, it's pretty great.
Yeah, and then inside the van doesn't smell.
Yeah.
So.
Or if you know
win for all.
you're at Monument Valley, just sitting in the middle of the road going. But toilet, it's key to have. We didn't think we were gonna use it that much.
Used way more than we thought we would. And when we don't use our toilet, that leads us into the next thing we learned is how beautiful truck stops and public restrooms are once you leave New York.
Yeah.
Like,
New York's gross.
Yeah. Literally once you leave anywhere else, they are beautiful. Yeah. And we love.
Their showers are nicer than any shower we've ever lived, like a house we ever lived in. And they're huge. There's a bathroom in it, a sink, a fan. It's great. The first time we were showering at a truck stop, we were like, oh, this is gonna be a little dicey. We got out of that shower and we looked at each other like, that was awesome.
So nice.
So nice. Like tile everywhere. It was great.
It's just worth it for in the budget. It's $12 for a shower. We shower together, and
awesome.
It's just sometimes you luck out and you find cheaper showers at like campsites
we did one
state
campsite.
parks.
It was $2 for a shower. Now it wasn't that nice, but it was a $2 shower.
It was hot water and it was a shower. But
Exactly.
I mean, you're living the life at a truck stop shower. And if you want to see more, check out that video where we'll give you a day in the life and take you into Love's showers. Another thing we've learned is how easy it is to make friends on the road, and what a community this really is. Like, you say it, but like
it really is. We met people almost every destination we've been to. We met up again with people multiple times, and we
stay in touch with.
We do. So if you guys are watching this video, thanks.
Hi.
It's great to meet you. Hope to meet up again.
But like, you can just park somewhere, and if there's another van or an RV or
it doesn't even matter.
I don't know. I mean, we're very friendly and outgoing, so we will walk up to your campsite.
Open up your doors, let the dog
throw
out.
Throw a beer at you.
Have some dinner together. So
it's so nice, and there's just like amazing people on the road, and
met a lot of great people.
And
having a dog is key, because most people on the road have some sort of pet, and
they make friends
first.
They
make friends first, then you have to go make friends with their owners.
Sorry about my dog.
But it's really, really easy to meet people on the road. So the last thing we're going to talk about is fighting. You can't fight in a van because there's nowhere to go.
There's really nowhere to go. The amount of times that I've been so annoyed at him and been looking for a door to slam or just like another room to go in. There's no other room.
Nope.
There's nowhere to go.
I think I sat in the front once or twice.
There was one time I was so pissed I put up the blackout curtains and I sat in the front seat with the blackout curtains like behind me, and he like peeked in and was like, "Are we done fighting yet?" So,
which is bittersweet because we can't go anywhere, so the fights don't normally last that long. Not that they're ever really that serious, but
there's no choice. Like they have to be.
You have to, because you're stuck.
Yeah.
In a 10-foot van with somebody.
I would say that our tolerance for things that we even bicker about is like so much higher, because it's just not even worth it. Like, at least you could like in past life fight with each other, go to work, come home,
with a friend, and then but I mean, we get into an argument, either someone's walking the dog or and then we come back and it's like it never happened.
It's true. It's a very, very different strategy of being annoyed with each other, because most likely now it goes, you're annoying me. Okay.
And that's it.
That's it.
We're done.
But when you're locked together in a tiny, tiny little space,
you gotta
you
make up.
have to love each other. Thanks for watching.
That's so creepy.
Yep. That was,
leave that in
uncomfortable.
Anyway, thanks for watching. We hope that you enjoyed this video.
You should watch our other videos where we do stuff.
Yeah. So I hope everybody had a happy holiday.
Yeah.
And If you want to support us further, click the link in the bio for our Patreon. That really helps us out a lot.
Keeps us on the road a little bit longer every month.
If you see anything that we use that you like, it's probably in our Amazon shopping list down below, which also helps us out.
Make sure you're subscribed and you're liking and you're commenting.
Hey, thank you for watching.
We see you, we love you, we thank you.